some movement early from Kemar Roach. This is exactly what he did in that first test from around the wicket. First runs off the bat for Alex Lees. First runs for England. It's gone. A wicket for Jayden Seales. The early breakthrough. Exactly what they were looking for.
Jack Crawley is not entirely sure how wide that delivery is, and in the end wasn't definite enough in pulling the bat out of the way.
Magnificent from Joe Root. Absolutely smashed that one. Huge appeal from Jayden Seales and the West Indies. Not interested, umpire Nigel Duguid. The customary conversation to decide whether or not to review it, and he's decided to go for it.
So flat line as the ball goes past the bat. It's pitching outside off, impacts in line, wickets missing. I'm going to go back to Nigel on field. Nigel, I'm going to ask you to stay with your original not out decision. You're on screen now, make your signal.
It's nicely played. Just timed away straight down the ground through mid-off. It's a nice shot. My word, that's a nice shot. Again, there was that hint of swing, but there was width and it was too full as well. Oh, that's edged through, over, past the slips cordon. It goes running away to third man for 4. That stretch this time not as good as the previous one.
An appeal, I think, for the catch. Joe Root was outside the line for any LBW call, and again, bounce would have taken it over the top, but just inquiring as to whether or not there's an inside edge there as well. They've already burnt one review against Joe Root. They don't burn another one. 36 for 1.
See, there's a scraggle there, and I think he did hit it, did get a little scratch on it.
Vintage. If Kamal bowls plenty today, you'll see plenty of that.
It's a good line. That is a good line. Almost, actually, almost another moment of that same sort of indecision that saw the back of Zach Crawley this morning, early this morning. Fingers go across the top of the ball, gets a little bit of purchase off the pitch. There's always a leave, both on line and bounce.
Couple of runs for Lees. Dropped it. I think it fully carried, and I think it was bat. Roach is down more in disappointment than anything.
Oh, in and out.
Squeezed away for 4. Rare bad ball from Roach. Brings up the 50 partnership between Lees and Root. 57 for 1.
Beautifully clipped by the England captain. Not disorientated at all by our spinning drone. Glorious.
They tried to bluff Joe Root with the fielders back on the one side of the boundary, ball full. And Joe Root was having none of it.
Hit, John.
Half century number 54 in test matches for the England captain Joe Root. Only 3 away from the leading half-century maker, Sir Alistair Cook, who stands at 57. Virasamy Pamal strikes. They will think about a review, but if it stands, it's a wonderful comeback for him after Antigua to get an early wicket. No review. It does stand. The breakthrough for Pamal.
He looks as though he's got a little bit more revs on it. And he's bowled that beautifully. It's just angled back into the left-handed batsman.
Does sweep. Didn't take too long for Root to climb into an ill-directed one.
That's nicely timed. Rolls away across the advertising carpets. That's what they are. Very nicely timed. 100 comes up. 101 for 2. Well, it's another chase now for John Campbell, which he gives up on almost immediately. I'll take any money that we've not seen 2 boundaries hitting consecutive balls off Jason Holder in this series. Oh, he's going to have to hurry here, really has to hurry. Oh, if it had picked it up cleanly and got a flick in there, that could have been mighty tight. But John Campbell trying to cut off that quick single, just fumbled the effort at the last moment, and Dan Lawrence would have thought he was in trouble pretty much all the way down there. This is one of the shots that Joe Root plays with such nonchalance off the spinner and with such great control as well. Nice footwork, nice connection, and nice carry as well. Brought them to life, brought smiles to faces. That's Root, that's pure Root. Shot he just loves to play, just lets it come to him, just guides it through the gap, almost with laser precision. One of the few ones today that Pamal has dragged down short and wide, and Dan Lawrence has said, thank you, I've been waiting for that, and I will indeed take 4. Ooh, little risky, maybe a little risky, but it's on its way down to that 3rd man boundary. There's enough pace on it to beat the chase from Shamar Brooks. Nothing wrong with that, that's beautiful. That was just sweetly timed. At 4. Well, that's not a bad response, is it? Joseph changed the angle of attack as well by going round the wicket. Oh, my word. 3 clutches at the ball, but no edge, it seems, off the bat, and spine-tingling moment there for a moment. Oh, well, Joe Root Nice contact with Joe Root, straight to the man. Everything seemed to be under control. And then suddenly it wasn't.
That'll be 50 for Dan Lawrence. His 4th in his Test match career, his quickest as well. What a bright future for this young man. Another Test match 100 for England's captain. His 8th in the last 14 months. Just re-emphasizing the greatest period of batting in his long career. And so much more to come.
What a player. What a player. And he should enjoy it. He's having a golden run, as we said, Bridge, the last 14 months. 2nd Test match 100 in as many games in the series. Applause from his teammates. All smiles. What a player.
Slow across that side of the ground into the wind. 3 taken, very busy between the sticks. Holder looks at it, Roach at deep backward point looks at it, and it's Holder who has to retrieve it. 200 comes up for England, another impressive boundary for Lawrence.
Easy as you like. No mistake that time. Beautifully punched away through extra cover. An impish innings this so far from Dan Lawrence. He moves to 67.
Oh, here we go again with the run-outs. Oh! Between them now, I reckon that's 3 muck-ups. Oh, the edge flies and isn't taken. Just nibbled outside the off-stump this time, so for Jayden Seales, the ultimate frustration. He's kept the effort high, that's got bounce there, it's got real bounce. All it needed was a safe pair of hands. It flew pretty quickly, but I'm afraid that is a palpable chance, and you can understand every little bit of Jayden Seales' frustration. Well, a little full, a little wide, but just imperious, isn't it? If it's there, it's got to go. That's the view for Dan Lawrence.
There is the half volley. There is the extra cover drive. And there is a boundary for Dan Lawrence.
Over-pitch delivery by Jason Holder.
That's an absolute peach. On the up, down the ground. Quite rightly, they're on their feet. Gone. Right at the close of day one. West Indies and Jason Holder stuck at it right until the end. And they have been rewarded with the wicket of Dan Lawrence, who has been brave, has been enterprising, who's been entertaining, but ultimately will be disappointed, bitterly disappointed, as he makes his way back to the dressing room for 91.
After hitting back-to-back fours of Jason Holder, went for another drive, didn't quite get hold of it, and hit it straight to short extra cover. Jubilation with Jason Holder. Yes, I deserve that. He's happy, Jason Holder. Disappointment for Dan Lawrence as he goes for 91.
Jubilation for a Holder right at the very death here in front of his home crowd, or at least his home ground anyway. One ball left of day one. But never mind the disappointment for Dan Lawrence, the ovation for England captain Joe Root as he skips up the stairs for a quite imperious 119 not out.